You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm here with the Ambitions review. Be sure to leave me a comment, like, share, all that good stuff, man. Man, listen, let me tell you something, man, about this show. This show here is a whole bunch of mess. That's exactly what it is. It's like, I be watching the show and I have to ask myself sometimes, what is the storyline? You know what I'm saying? Because it genuinely appears that this show is just gonna be about everybody sleeping with somebody else that ain't they husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever the case is. But you know, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfectly fine with that. You know, the show has a lot of potential. I say that. So the show kicks off with a moral. She took the advice of Kent Jones, Kent Jackson, whoever the guy was, who told her that if she wants dirt on Evan Lancaster to find his mistress. So she ends up calling Daphne into her office, and I don't know if Daphne is Evan's right hand assistant, but she works with him. And so I'm saying to myself, Amara already pissing me off, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real. And before I go any further, let me tell you why she pissing me off. And y'all probably already know. The reason she pissing me off is because she treated my boy Titus as if he was the one to step outside the marriage and cheat, but actually it was her. And then for her, the only reason, you know, why she took this case is so she could, bring down Stephanie Lancaster or Stephanie Carlisle, however she remembers her. The only reason why, it was not out of good faith. It was not out of, this. My boss lady came to me, want me to handle this, investigation on Lancaster being shady, et cetera, et cetera. No, it's all about get back at Stephanie for, I don't even know what she's trying to get back for. She took Stephanie, man, but let me get back on the subject, I can go all day about that now. So she pissing me off already because she ain't even got the mistress. Unless Daphne's sleeping with Evan and, we just haven't found out about it yet. So during this time, Evan is blowing up his true mistress that we know, Bella phone, she not answering or whatever the case is. But Amora basically telling Daphne, like, look, save yourself. We know y'all been having, giving out shady contracts, embezzling funds and all this, this long list of politician stuff that we don't really care nothing about at all. So, she let her go and whatever. So, come to find out, guess what Bella was the whole time? And Stephanie pissing me off because how you supposed to be FBI, but you can't even locate the mistress? You like, what? Come on, you supposed to be fast. Bella is in the she at the mayor office. She paid Evan a visit with a business proposal because she want one of those vendor spot in the airport or by the airport. And, she basically trying to push him to, make sure she can get her designer label going or whatever the case is. So, moving on, because we don't really care about Bella and her little clothes or whatever. So, Peters, he goes to the office, the law firm of the Carlisle and Company, attorney, whatever the law firm name is, to basically see Daddy Carlisle, to be like, hey, Rondell, we need her to sell Thelma's, my investors. They getting a little nervous. They might be backing out. We can't mess this up, yada, 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 yada. So Stephanie comes in, and Stephanie, she tells Peters to, come to her office and holler at her. So she basically say, look, I got this. I'm gonna make sure she sell. I got this. Trust me, I got this. So, that was that. And so fast forward, because I'm trying to knock all this out quickly as possible, you know what I'm saying? I might do a little homework tonight, nevertheless. So she goes to pay Evan Lancaster Sr. a visit. Come to find out that Rondell is not the owner of Thelma. She's, her daddy owns it. So you know how it be. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, mama own something, but they ain't really, into the business side of it or whatever the case is. So she goes to pay Daddy Lancaster a visit. And basically, first of all, Stephanie pissed me off when she asked that man, she's trying to butter him up, but she gonna ask that man, can she take her jacket off and show him them little titties that she working with? Man, them little behind titties ain't gonna make that man sell that doggone business, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she ain't showing the titty, but y'all get what I'm saying. She's trying to show off a little skin. That just pissed me off. I'm just like, aren't you married to this man's daughter and you trying to show him some skin? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, she writes down the number, shows him the number that's being offered. He gets upset because he feels like Rondell, they been lying to him about the offer and yada, 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 yada. So it was a little weird because it seems like Stephanie, crept her way into getting, Papa Lancaster, however you say the man's name, to actually sell Thelma. So, obviously Rondell, she comes in and Rondell and Daddy, they have words. Daddy had words with her like, oh, you think I'm just old and dumb? You ain't been telling me the truth, all that good stuff. So, that was that. So, moving on, Titus is at the office. He worked for the Purifor Pharmaceutical. He's at the office and he basically having a conversation with Lori Purifor, which is the daughter or whatever, because she over the PR department, and he just basically don't want her to put out these ads or whatever the case is, because it's the wrong timing and all that type of stuff with the situations going on. And then later on in the show, he pulled an ad that she had going out or whatever the case is. She got big mad, pissed off, and she went to go see her daddy. But this was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because first thing, she told Titus something that was just like crazy. She was just like, stay in your lane, know your place. I'm here for the long haul. You just, you just need to know your place. And so I'm just like, boy, this white privilege something else. You know what I'm saying? How dare she talk to the man that's trying to save her daddy's company from being sued for selling crack that's in a pill that's supposed to be a pain killer or whatever the case is. How dare she? They just don't appreciate what we be us brothers be doing. So she go see her pappy and she vented to him. Basically, she brings up a point. She was like, I seen Titus and what's the guy name? The pharmacist name? Basically, Titus and Ardell, I think that's his name. Ardell's the pharmacist. And basically, she said, I seen them two leaving work together. And, Papa Purifor were like, they're brothers. Like, it's the law of attraction. They don't two black men here. They gonna gravitate towards one another, which is true. You feel me? So, she was just like, I just want to make sure Ardell don't tell Titus too much about what's going into the pills and all that type of stuff. And Papa Purifor said he won't. I'm the big boss around here. I say what can be said and what cannot be said. And I already told Ardell, that I had no conversations with Titus about none of that unless I, say so. So I'm just looking like, man, they got the they got my boy set up to fail. You feel me? We supposed to come in. See what I be talking about? They put us in these situations that's just, if we win, it's a David versus Goliath type win. You just don't see it coming. This man has been brought in to basically make sure these crack dealers, don't be sued for selling crack. Talking about something, it's a pain reliever. Like, so imagine if this information gets out. You know who gonna take the biggest hit? The man who's in front defending, which is a brother, which is Titus. I tell you, boy, this show good, boy. Doggone, this show good. for so many other reasons. I be looking at these TV shows different. But anywho, so Titus, like I said, Titus and Ardell, they went out to a little hole in the wall or whatever they went to, and Stephanie, she appeared. It kind of seemed like it was set up. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And they kind of go down memory lane, and he started daydreaming because he want to touch her, and he ends up pulling back because he's a strong, faithful black man, a part of the Faithful Black Man Association, because we don't cheat. You feel me? So he steps away and say he must return home to his loving, beautiful, once cheating but now faithful wife. So he leaves. So moving on. Like I said, Daphne, she come tell Evan what's up with the FBI investigation, blase, right? So also in this episode, we finally get to see Titus and Amara's daughter Deja. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this and kill all this with these parenting roles. The Carlisles and whatever Titus and Amara last name are horrible parents. Like, it ain't no ifs, ands, buts about their horrible parents, and I don't even want to talk about the whole parenting scene, right? Okay, little girl came home, she a little punk rock star, she got blue mats in the head or whatever, dating a little white boy, little punk rock, yeah. So anyways, moving on. So Evan goes to see Bella to basically tell they got to cool things off because he got some heat on him right now. But he don't know how to relay the message. Instead of him just letting her know what's up, you know what I'm saying? He just like, we got to cool things off. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing this no more. She explodes. She get mad. I'm supposed to have the mother of your child. We supposed to be married. See, this is what we come up with men and side people. Let me tell you what. First thing, it just takes too much energy to cheat. It just takes too much damn energy to cheat, man, because you know what? Let me say this. And I don't even know what I'm about to say this, but he ain't cheating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is cheating, but cheating, if you dibble and dabble, okay, that's cheating. But he got a whole relationship. Cheating turns to a whole relationship on the side. It's too much damn energy. Nah, and she got a baby behind him. She got all this dirt. Like, it just, why? Just no. It's just too much, man. Cheating is too much, man. I ain't got time for it, man. I truly don't, man. Because the energy that you got to put into it, at least especially the energy that he putting into it, is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep too many. You gotta keep the one person happy who ain't even really got no official title. Like, because they can blow up everything, but your wife ain't happy. But let me get back to the show. So she flips out. Then we get a knock on her door. It's Roderick, her little football boyfriend. He comes in. Evan sneaks into the room. And she put on the show for him, you know what I'm saying? She let Roderick smash and dash, you know what I'm saying? He ran all up through it and, all that good stuff. And Evan, this would have been the perfect scene for him to just cry. Cause he looking at the door, seeing her being smashed, and he can't do nothing. And, the blow is coming. But anyways, afterwards, she tell Roderick he can't stay. He got to go, so he leaves, and Evan come out like, oh, you tried, talking all that big boy talk. Nah, he just broke up, remember? But like I said, man, instead of him just letting her know, but like I said, that's the problem when you got a side piece relationship. You got to be straightforward with them. Because you got to keep them more happy than your main thing. It's just too much, man. So he leaves, and Roderick actually sees him leaving. So Roderick already know. He probably was already suspicious that they had something going on. Now he knows, right? All right, so moving on. Funny thing. Carly, which is Evan and Stephanie's daughter, is gonna hook up with Laurie, which is a Purifier. So it's interesting that their names rhyme. Like, whoever came up with the character's name, they couldn't give them different unrhymable names. Like, why in the world a black girl named Carly? Like, well, that's none of my business. It's a show, what I'm saying? I'm just go with it. So, and what's the odds of they family is supposed to be fighting, but they gonna be sleeping together. Like, whatever. So whatever. So anyway, so I also doing this show, Titus and Amara relationship. They having a good time playing what that little game is, Twister or whatever it is, where you got to put your hand on the little dots and all that type stuff. And so it was so good. The daughter was home, everybody was just vibing. He just came out of nowhere and says, I promise I won't bring up, Damian Collins ever again. We on the right track. We ain't. And I'm just like, no, you don't. You give her the same energy she would give you. No. Titus a good one, boy. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this thing up. So, Evan Lancaster, the maid, he goes to pay his dad a visit, and he was just like, because Rondell came to the house and told her what's up, and yada yada yada. So he go pay daddy a visit, basically to tell daddy he hope that he don't sell, or he hope that, if he do sell this, for whatever reason that he wants to. And daddy was just like, the only reason I'm thinking about selling it because all these pushers and movers keep coming up here and telling my daughter, if we don't sell, it's gonna be a problem. And he don't want his daughter to find out what that problem is. So, that's a great dad, man. I'm telling you. So that's why he's thinking about it. But it was interesting to see Evan actually go to visit his dad, because it don't appear they got like a close relationship. Because his dad basically said, boy, you let me down when you became mayor. I had high hopes, big dreams that you were gonna do big things, but instead you going up there, you crigging, and you just don't let the people pimp you out. So then the show pretty much ended with Stephanie going to Montgomery, Alabama, paying a visit to Damian Cross, the man who Amara is cheated on Titus with. Yes, so it appears that she gonna get real quick this week by offering him a job and all that good stuff. But that's all I have, man. If y'all got anything, be sure to hit me in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe, like, share. I'm out of here. Happy 4th.